Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, sehr geehrte Damen und Herren, liebe Freunde, dear friends, chers amis, my wife and me and all the colleagues, the Austrian Embassy, of course, would have very much enjoyed welcoming you here at the Austrian residence for a traditional National Day gathering. Every year we meet here to celebrate the Austrian National Day. Austrians, friends of Austria, Canadian friends, we come together and mark this very important event. Of course, this year, as we all together know, is a very particular one. The COVID pandemic, which fully erupted back in March, prevents us from gathering here. And it goes without saying that, of course, the pandemic has also changed the way in which an embassy and also our embassy operates. The work, for example, our colleagues in the consular department have been doing, especially in the first months of the pandemic, in helping our fellow Austrians getting home whenever they wanted, was an outstanding one. And I want to extend my warmest thanks to them. Great job done. Beyond that, of course, bilateral political relations between Austria and Canada, two like-minded partners, have been going on. Only a few days ago, we had a meeting between Foreign Minister Champagne and Minister Schallenberg in Vienna. We kept in contact with our colleagues, with our Canadian colleagues, working on joint projects, working on joint issues. Business between Austria, though under also very particular circumstances, have been going on. And we also continued our cultural and scientific cooperation, doing virtual, digital projects with our Canadian partners, universities, galleries, concert halls, and marking that way that the pandemic has dominated our bilateral relations, but didn't end them. And I very much do hope that soon we gonna have a chance to end this particular situation, that soon it will be possible to find a cure against the pandemic, and then let's all hope, let's pray, that in a year's time people again will have the chance to gather here at the Austrian residence to celebrate the National Day.
Alles Beste zum österreichischen Nationalfeiertag. Ich sitze hier in Vancouver in einem Büro an der University of British Columbia. Ich liebe Kanada, aber Österreich geht mir schon sehr ab. Besonders Innviertel und meine Freunde, mit denen ich gern an jeden Samstag kick. Alles Beste, liebes Österreich.
Sehr geehrter Herr Botschafter und liebe Freunde, es tut mir aufrichtig leid, dass wir uns dieses Jahr zum Nationalfeiertag nicht persönlich treffen können. But I'm sure that next year things will look better and we will be able to get together again. I wish you all a good end to 2020 and a much better year 2021. Elizabeth Wirth, Montreal.
In 1967, my wife Burgi and I left Austria for Canada. We never lost contact with Austria. We are proud of our heritage as well as the achievements of our fellow Austrian immigrants. Since 1988, I've been involved with the Austrian community of Canada, helping seniors and the next generations of our immigrants, giving back to those that were instrumental in building of Canada. Many of them arrived in Canada 4 years before Austria celebrated its independence. Therefore, we immigrants are even more proud to celebrate the 26th of October as our national holiday.
Liebe Freunde, dear friends, of course, any sort of relation, especially not a bilateral relation between two countries, would even exist without the people who build relations. The relations between Austria and Canada are friendly, they are free of any problems, and they are dominated by a great number of really great people. And I'm particularly proud as an Austrian ambassador to see so many Austrians working with Canada, in Canada, with Canadians, in the most various fields one can think of, from the science to business, to sports, to cultural affairs, and it's them who make our relations so rich and who make our work as an embassy indeed much easier.
Vor 65 Jahren, im Jahre meiner Geburt, hat Österreich durch die beschlossene Neutralität seine Eigenständigkeit und seinen Frieden erlangt. Ich bin stolz auf dieses Land Österreich, das mich geprägt hat und für das ich als Skispringer die Vierschanzentournee 74-75 gewinnen durfte. So wie gerade Sport wirkt auch die österreichische Verfassung und die Neutralität seit 65 Jahren verbindend und friedenstiftend. Das muss man gerade jetzt zum 65. Jubiläum des Nationalfeiertages wieder ins Bewusstsein rufen. Hoch lebe Österreich!
From the heart of Banff National Park, right in front of the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, wir wünschen Ihnen einen wunderschönen österreichischen Nationalfeiertag direkt hier von Banff. Alles Gute!
And finally, dear friends, it's also time to say goodbye. On November 30th, my term as the Austrian ambassador to Canada will come to an end, and from the 1st of December on, our new ambassador, Silvia Meyer-Kaibisch, will be in. I am sure that you will welcome her with open arms and provide her with the same help and support you gave to me, you gave to us. My wife, Debra, and me, we are taking fond memories with us of a wonderful country, of the many magnificent trips we took, of unexpectedly warm Ottawa summers, and yes, also
long Ottawa winters.
Long winters. But first and foremost, we take with us memories of a lot of wonderful, wonderful people we met here. Now we are excited to return back home to Austria, to Vienna.
And to pastries.
And we would very much enjoy staying in touch with you, keep contact with you, and you never know, one at least meets twice. That's how an old saying goes. And we all hope you're doing well. We meet again, and meanwhile, dear friends,
we'll miss you.
We'll miss you. Bye bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Viert euch.